Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy EV Smoke, ATX, Big Texas. Let me lock the door for the have a little discussion here. So yeah, this is your boy. I'm back with another one here. Today, I'm finna get my walk in. Before it gets a little dark, I was gonna do it earlier today, but the rain kept threatening. It kept acting like it was gonna rain. It'll do it a little sprinkle a little bit. So I was gonna, even though I would probably walk in the sprinkling rain, but it didn't do it. So yeah, I was gonna do this a little earlier, but get my walk on and get this talk on. Let me turn this around here. There we go. What up? What up? So yeah, like I was saying, I was gonna talk, get my walk in, get this in earlier today, but it was raining. Well, so I'm waiting on the rain. So I'm like just waiting, and like, come on, rain, come on, heavy storm rain. You know, we got it coming. Because if you remember, if you haven't checked out the other video I have done, go check that video out where I had to get up on top of the roof to fix a little situation because I thought the solar panels was having an issue and so on. So check out that video as well. So because today we're supposed to be getting some rain for the next couple of days, so they're gonna do the test of what I did, if that's gonna, you know, if that's gonna hold up, if I was successful with it. So definitely check out that video there. It's pretty interesting. But today I want to talk about, had to make sure that mic was on. But today I want to talk about this for a minute. It was put on me to speak about this because a couple things here. Somebody came out to me, was touching out to me that pretty much worked for the a government job, and they're on the verge again. It's possibly talks again about another government shutdown, which they was telling me they just can't go through that again because the last situation was bad and they still kind of behind on that, and you know, it just, so they want to talk to me because, you know, they see something in me, they see logic in me. So I guess, you know, from when I speak sometimes, from being experienced, but and I was telling them, stop. I get you're comfortable now, things go good now, but also you want to think about things in the, you know, ahead. So plan and be prepared for something. I hope you can hear me from this wind, but plan to prepare for something. For, like, you know, you done got these examples several times. You know, I know you've been doing that for like what, 4-5 years. Don't get comfortable. You're too comfortable. And like I was telling you, like I tell people, and I said it before, look into this YouTube thing. Pick up the camera. You got something you can offer. You never know. You got everybody got their different niche out there. Pick up that camera. Do your YouTube, try it out. You'll get, you know, like I said, over time you will get better with it as you do it more and more. Like I told them, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous and everything at first until I started doing it more. I was doing it more, going back and looking at some of the other videos to see what have I done wrong, what can I improve, and get feedback from people that I know, you know, tell them, give me their personal feedback and so on. Pick up that camera because you can get and be too comfortable. Especially if you not happy with the current situation, because you never know. So I'm going to talk about this for a second, about my monetization period. My monetization was a blessing, don't get me wrong, and you know, I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm doing this really because I like it, because to be honest, it's not like you're rich or anything like that, but I do it. I'm doing this because it comes natural, and it's just fun to do. I love picking up the camera, talking and things, and doing all my things, because for once I haven't been able to go to the track yet because this weather out here has just been crazy for our weekend, so I couldn't get the track footage in yet, which I'm anxious to get to. So stay tuned for that as well. That's coming though. But pick up the camera. Try it. YouTube is really fun. I like when I do my editings. I learn how to do some of my editings myself. I ain't like I ain't the best at everything, but I'm learning. I learn more things. I got people that I can reach out to. I can easily, you know, got somebody else to do it for me, but It's just something about when you do it yourself. Always good when you can do it yourself. That's why I try to teach my kids, my little ones and so on. It's nothing like doing it yourself. So pick up that camera, do your thing. Don't overthink it. Now, thing with me, I was telling them, I done had several people touch out to me, or companies or business or company emails, and people just touching out to me saying that, you know, I can get you such and such to make XYZ. You can sell your course and all that and so on. And, you know, that sound all good and dandy, but I'm going to be honest with you. You got to be careful on that as well out here, because you got some good people on here that's doing good things, but also you got some people out here just really just trying, you know, kind of like just get the money out you type thing. So that's neither here and there. So be careful with that. Now, me on back to that, I don't feel that I have anything to offer as far as to paying charging somebody to pay me. I'm just learning and putting in the work, learning this thing out, figuring this thing out. But also one thing, what I'm doing is I'm being myself. I'm being natural. I'm just being myself. Genuine is what I'm saying, and just natural. So that's when it comes to where I say it becomes natural. To me, when I say easy, it ain't just easy, but it ain't hard, if that kind of like makes sense. You know, just everybody got to find what they like to talk about or what they like doing, because you never know. I found out some things. I like more things than expected, you know, so if that makes sense. So I have more videos coming out. But also too, when I can say this, I want to speak on this too. One thing so far, especially as my name growing and growing, it's like I plant the seed and it's constantly growing. My name getting out there, handling the negative comments, the negative vibes and so on, just because of what you like or what you into, which is EVs, Tesla, whatever, you know. Remember, I don't talk politics. I'm not into politics. We don't go down that rabbit hole or whatever, but it's just the fact of seeing what I'm doing and looking at some of my content deeper, on the side with the racing and my car when I'm at meets and so on. I get a lot of love. I get a lot of people show me love. A lot of people respect what I'm doing. So, you know, respect. Each his own, you know. I'm sorry, I had to stop there for a second. I had to get a phone call, because like I said, it's actually getting dark. It's getting late. This is not my typical time of walk, but I mean, hey, you never know. If it's, you know, permitted, get it in. I feel a little sprinkle coming, but the weather, the temperature done dropped. This weather's so bipolar. First it was warm, now it's cool, sprinkling. We probably get some heavy rain, so for the next couple, 3-4 days. So that's what I'm waiting for, to check out, you know, see what's up with the roof and so on. So but check out that video. But yeah, like I was saying, that's just not me. I'm sorry, I just can't do that. Now once I get, you know, when I build up more and more and learn things out more and more, I may offer things as far as to help somebody out, not just more for the money. Because what I say, one thing I can say, like I tell my crew or my team, they know what's up. I want to be a blessing to them as I get my blessings. That's how I look at things, you know. So once I learn things and want somebody, because like I said, just a fact, some people touch out to me, getting my perspective on things and opinion on it. That makes me feel kind of good, you know. Like I said, I ain't gonna say I know everything, you know, but they find something up in me. They find something in me to trust me enough to, you know, get suggestions and opinions and things like that. But stay tuned. I got some deeper in depth personal videos that's coming that I'm gonna have to go in and share a little bit more about some kind of like I say, I'm gonna share some of the dark sides and the secrets and so on, dealing with, you know, the hate trick and the hate and the disrespect and whatever, dealing with the workforces and things like that. So stay tuned. That was gonna be pretty interesting. I'm waiting on my lawyer to finish getting back with me on some other things. I'm just trying to critique some things up, so I want to make sure everything is right. So when I put it out, I want to make sure I have everything, you know, right, just in case, you know. So stay tuned for that. But be careful. And like I said, it's not hard, but it's not easy either. I know it sounds funny me saying that, but like I said, I learn it. I'm learning as I go. I'm just being myself. You're being natural. Once you be yourself, once you be natural, to me, that makes it easy. Like it all will just come, you know, it'll all fall in place, if that makes sense. So yeah, it all fall in place. But don't doubt yourself. But I was telling them, they scared of in fear of another shutdown or whatever, which is going to impact them some way. Find other things. I mean, like I said, you could be doing that in the meantime, but definitely stop being blind. You know, looking for another job. You know, because you see what it's doing to you, which it's not trustworthy nowadays, especially with all going on nowadays. You know, but pick up that camera. It's not hard. I'm talking to you. Whoever watch this and understand where I'm coming from. Go back and look at my old videos from the get-go. That was my first time. I'm just trying this thing out, just doing. And like I said, it's only gonna get better and better with time, especially with the people that support me, that got my back, that show me love. But ever since I got monetized, that was a big step for me. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but the good thing about it, like I said, I probably would have been there way farther than I am now, which I can't think about the past, but I know now, because I ain't gonna say I wasn't taking it serious. I wasn't taking it serious like I am now. Let's put it like that. Like I'd be so tired or doing different things and say I'm gonna do this and kept putting it off. And I went back and looked at some of my old SD cards. I even got some footage on some things that I supposed to been put up. I never did even put up, you know. And I'm talking about that was just uploading. It wasn't even editing or had, you know, they was just gonna upload. And I never do it. I never did it. I'm like, wow. So, but never again, because your one video that you do can really make somebody's day, inspire somebody, you know. And like I said, I'm speaking from experience. All my videos, especially when I do my thing, when I call it debunking, that's my thing. I found myself like doing, you know, I love doing that now, the debunking videos. And the reason why I do the debunking videos, let's get this straight, because I got a comment one time for once. Now, I'm going to address this one time because I thought it was ironic. Because, you know, when I do my intro, you know, it's just a habit, because it's me. It's your boy, EV Smoke. It's your boy. And somebody tried to make that as like talking about a grown man, how would he say it? A grown man referring to himself as boy. What? But I get it. They wanted me to, you know, but what they did was, I just went in and found the way of my sarcastic way of addressing that, which I did, you know, and then hit nothing back from, because like I said, you never know who you're talking to. You know, you know me because you on my video, you see my face, you see my channel, but I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing, you know, over a while I learned about this by being on the internet, the social media nowadays, this generation nowadays. Like I said, it's a totally different generation from what I come from, because once again, like I stated before, if I see something I don't like, I don't care, I ain't got to speak on it. I don't have to speak on it. But the world we living in now, that's a totally opposite now. You know, everybody got their voice to say something, even, you know, if it ain't even for them. But I'm learning how to handle those comments and so on, those negative and whatever, in a sarcastic way, because you're not gonna steal my joy. You're not gonna make me stoop down to your level, because I'm better than that. I'm a better person than that. People that know me, that really know me personally, they know my heart ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I done came a long way in life, been through a lot, done seen a lot. Could have, you know what I'm saying? Could have been a different way, but God blessed me to be a blessing that I am now. Nah. So if you're watching this and feel that you want to go on and say something crazy, negative, or whatever, just because what I got the passion for, what I like and what I believe in, you see what I'm saying, that bad boy there and so on, hey, you're not going to get that bad reaction. So don't even waste your time. And also, too, I'm going to have a team that's going to be eventually handling that for me once I start getting into other things. I got everything wrote down. Like I said, I'm not spitting everything. I'm not putting everything out here on the social media, on the internet just as of yet. But it's called this thing I believe in. When you got things you're working on and big things, you got to wait till the ink dry. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean when I say that. If you know, you know. Letting the ink dry first before I make certain things public, you know. But I don't want everybody, I mean, like I said, I want you to feel, if you watch my videos, this is just a genuine person. This is a genuine me, you know. I wouldn't put anything out there that I wouldn't want nobody, you know, I wouldn't want myself to do, or, you know, I go by that saying, and you know, it was instilled in me as, you know, raised, treat others like you want to be treated. I won't want nobody to get over on me. I'm not gonna get over on nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Because it's other ways. It's called, if it takes you longer to get it versus faster, I'll take longer to get it. Plant the seed. That's like I said with my monetization. It took me a long time to get that, but that was part of my problem and my fault. I realized what I wasn't doing fully, or just being dedicated, because if it was, I said, you know, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, but it's just all about how much you're going to put into and how serious you're going to be with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that saying, they say what you put out, what you give, you know. So, but I'm putting into it. I'm finna go even harder. But I make my videos and my channel. Yes, you're gonna see a mixture of different niche. That's just me. I'm not, you know, I'm a racer. That's my passion. That's my thing. That's my business. That's my brand. But also too, I'm a family man. I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a humble person. I'm a friendly person. I could be a mean person, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just human. I'm a human being, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a human being. But I have life. I want to show people some of my day-to-day life. And also too, like I said, I'm gonna get in depth eventually and share some of the dark side, because I feel they've been put on my heart that it will help other people out. That's the goal, to get it out there and make so it can save someone, it can help someone, you know. That's my thing. So stay tuned for those videos as well to come. You know, I'm gonna share some, you know, some deep secrets, you know, some tips on how I overcame certain things and how you stay focused, being at the age that I am, experience things in life, and to be in the situation that I am in, you know. So it's a blessing, you know. So you can't knock that. But I don't want you to feel, because like I say, there's nothing with me. I don't, like I say, I never feel like I'm better than the next person. Never. You know, that's not how we was raised up. So that's not never the case there. But pick up that camera. It ain't gotta be no fancy camera. It ain't gotta be you got phones and things nowadays. Pick it up, do it, just try it out, you know. Like I said, I went back and looked at some of the things, how I can change and make myself sound better. You can do it too. Don't doubt yourself. Pick it up. And be careful with listen to some of the people on these platforms, because yeah, everybody don't think the same. Everybody ain't the same, of course, you know. That's just part of life, you know. Some people just got selfish at will tendencies or whatever, you know. But like I always say, I want a person to rock with me because they know I'm a genuine 100 person, you know. They can count on what I'm saying. But like I say, I speak things from experience, or I did my research deeper and down on it. So, and I do have a passion for what I like, you know. You can't, everybody like what they like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't knock the next person for what they like, you know what I'm saying? I just keep it moving, you know, to each his own. You know, if it ain't for me, I keep it moving, I keep it going, you know, to each his own. But that triggers some people, you know. But I'm here for it because I like the challenge. And you should feel that way too, but be confident with yourself. Don't let nobody oversteer your joy, you know, or put you in that bad place to be negative with them as well, or just be that, you know, because this world nowadays it's only getting, it's just getting crazier and crazier, you know, if that makes sense. But like, I'm almost back home. I just wanted to get my little walk in, get my steps in, and talk to the camera for a bit, because like I said, I'm gonna be doing more of these as I feel I get better and better with it and help you out, make you feel what I'm saying. Don't Listen to me. Don't doubt yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Pick up this camera. Try it out. It's like me, at one point, I used to overthink it. Everything ain't perfect. But once you do, you get better and better with time. And don't be listening to everybody on this platform all the time, because everybody don't have good intentions, you know. But I will be doing some eventually where I'm going to be offering someone or doing something when I see it's fit when it's fit, once I continue to better myself and grow. But if this video really, help you out, you feel some way, hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel out, and it makes me go, hard and hard and turn the volume up, as they say, But we got Bad Boy sitting there in the cut, Like I said, I did my last video on this one on the 2013. Go check that one out. I was giving some, dropping some gems on that one, and watch what's finna happen to it, So stay tuned for that. So go check out the video with that for the 2013. You won't believe how many miles on this bad boy today, as a 2013. So, but yeah, and then he over there, like always, he's sitting in the cut, ready to go, ready to get on somebody, But hey, I just want to do this, get that in, get my walk in and run, get my steps in. I feel good. So hopefully this rain gonna come tonight. That's gonna be heavy, so I can test that out as well about the roof situation. It's kind of wild, but once again, it's nothing like a good feeling when you did something on your own, like a DIY project or whatever, it can be small, big, or whatever, it always just make you feel good, especially when you say you doubt yourself, because I learned to stop doing that. Just say, because you got all kind of research, you can chat GPT things, Google things nowadays, you can YouTube it, so, and that's what I want to, I want to be able to have my videos pop up, even when I'm at the racetrack, on how to do certain things. I would let how to do certain little secret tips and tricks with that bad boy as well, how to do certain things. And let me show you right quick, how to, why certain things matter in here and so on. So stay tuned for that, But yeah, hey, I ain't gonna keep you long. Stay tuned. Check out the other videos as well, It's your boy EV Smoke. Hey, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more. Hit that bell so you can be alert when I drop the videos, because we finna turn it up. Stay tuned. Peace. Boom. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell.